Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Zelda Wind Waker. Last time out, we were doing Sleepy Time Zelda. And today, indeed, we're going to be continuing those cozy, comfy vibes as we continue to sail up the left-hand side of this map. We have got, what is it? I think it's 3 squares. I think we've got 3 squares to go and look at along column A. But we also have some squares on column B that we're also going to check out as we're heading up here. I should just stop going for those entirely. So yes, we've got 7 squares to look at, but we're making our way to the Forsaken Fortress via the long route. And that's kind of our current plan, really. So this looks like one of those, multiple eye islands. Let's get my notebook ready. So yeah, Needle Rock Isle was where we just were. So we're looking up. There's our fish friend. Okay, what have we got next? 3-Eye Reef. And the clue is, I met a really weird guy on the island due east of here. He had a pack on his back huger than any pack I've ever seen. I mean, it was big. He said he was looking for treasure. But what does he expect to find in a place like that? Oh. East of this island is someone with a huge backpack. The guy is completely obsessed. Well, the thing is it directly east of here? Or is it on one of the squares that is east of here? You know what I mean? Like, is it close by east of here, or is it, like, quite a way east of here? Now, there's Greatfish Island over that way. So we're going to head due north. Well, we sort of want to wiggle between column A and column B, isn't it? I think what we'll do is we'll do due north, then we'll go pick up this one, and then we'll go south to get these. I think that's the easiest way to do it, because zigzagging around is going to require us changing the wind direction quite a bit. Well, this looks like it's going to be another fairy island, doesn't it? Okay. Come on, fish. I like sailing at night, you know. The fact that the sailing at night doesn't really have any music, it does give it a kind of pretty chill vibe. Next up, Western Fairy Island. I hear the bird people who live on Dragon Roost Island, east of here, have invented an incredibly useful device that they call a grappling hook. No lie, Fry. I hear you can throw that thing at monsters and use it to grab treasure they've hidden in their pockets. Talk about cool. And have you seen those imp-like creatures called bokoblins that hang out on the lookout platforms at sea and stare through their telescopes? I hear those guys keep joy pendants hidden in their pockets. So if you can get one of those grappling hooks, you can use it to swipe their pendants. Okay. So I'm going to say joy pendant farming. Grappling hook the bokoblins from the sea lookouts. That's going to be useful if there's ever a quest to pick up like 50 of those or something. Well, that was very helpful. Oh, we have a big sea chart around here. Yep, nailed it. It's nice that the sea chart... Oh. Really? Oh, usually you get better things out of the sea charts. Yeah, indeed. It is treasure chart 8 that we just completed. And it's just rupees. That is somewhat disappointing. Well, I can see from here that we're going to need the power to freeze absolutely anything, aren't we? Unless we can blow that fire out with the Deku Leaf. But look, yeah. No, we need the hammer again, do we? Need hammer. Or freeze the fire. Now, do you know what? There was another one that we went to, wasn't it? It was called... Thorned Fairy Island. Thorned Fairy Island from last episode or the episode before? I think it was the episode before, wasn't it? Had these things very similarly. So that must be a tool that we're going to get later. Okay. Back northward. Now that in the distance there, is that the Forsaken Fortress? Can we see that from here already? Because the Forsaken Fortress is very tall. Because places like Dragon Roost Island you can see from like literally miles away. I think it is, you know. Well, we're heading directly for the closest fish we can see. Well, I don't want to accidentally cut into the square that the island's on, right? Because I don't want to accidentally trigger story whilst we're doing chill vibe time. There's our fish friend. We're getting closer. four-eyed reef. These must all be connected to each other, of course, but I wonder what they all do. You've seen those weird rings of light that appear on the surface of the sea, haven't you? Did you know that some of those rings only appear at night? Didn't think so. Ah. I'm just going to say no relevant clue. Because that, not a terribly relevant clue. I'll just tick it off as having been done already. Now, let's get the Wind Waker out. And we'll set this east, but we'll sort of plot a course. Actually, no. Let's plot a course southeast. We're going to pick up the square just above Greatfish Isle, and then we'll go back north. But yeah, these reefs, like, we've had a sneaky look in the gap, and we know that they're very heavily defended, right? So you've got cannons all over the place. But I'm not really sure what we're expecting to get there, to be honest. So, we've passed the storm. I tell you what, when it's nice and bright and sunny like this, I'm a big fan of the colour palette. It's like, yes, it's incredibly bright and incredibly garish. The saturation is all the way up to 1,000,000, but it's just kind of nice and bright and whimsical. You know, whimsical and joyful, I think, would be the adjectives that I would use. It's never not going to confuse me, the fact that when you press the pause button, you can't move from the D-pad. It has to be via the stick only. Oh, is this actually... Do you know what? If we look at Beedle's chart, there's... This is where he has the helmet. So, what's up with Beedle here, and why does he have a helmet on? That's a question I want to ask him. Hello, Beedle. No, don't push my boat. Wow, so rude. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh. A fine welcome to you, young person that I've never seen before. You're so lucky to meet me at this time. This shop will close in just 7 more days, and I'm having a clearance sale. Right. 7 days. Well, what I should buy, almost certainly, is the bottle first, right? Right, 7 days. We gotta bear this in mind. Okay, let's take the bottle. Bye! Oh man. Does that really set off a 7-day timer for us? Well, we better go and get some. Dollar. What if you don't have the wallet by that point? That would be well harsh. Okay. So, we've got 7 days to make this work, apparently. Suddenly, we are probably going to be collecting every single glowing box that we find along the way. fire isle. I wonder how long it's been since the light in Windfall's lighthouse went dark. It was quite a grand sight, the way that ray of light shone like a shaft of gold through the cold darkness. I used to gaze at it with dear Gillian. Anyway, I bet if someone could shoot a powerful spark into the top of the lighthouse, it would light up again. That's just my intuition talking. Okay. What do you reckon? Fire arrows? Okay, well that's all the info they've got to offer. Right, where's my Rockspire Island? Here we go. We can just about cruise at that speed. Oh yeah, Beetle, give me a push. Give me a push, my friend. We can definitely... Oh, shoot. This is already costing us a day. It's costing us a whole day right here. I mean, we could potentially just fire from the ship, right? But I don't know. Maybe that's the easy way to do it. That's one down. Oh man, can I get all of this first time? Oh! Oh, I stacked it. I stacked it. To reach Western Fairy Island, head west from here. Very nice. Okay. Grab one of these. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, just going at it with the sword is probably your best bet, actually, isn't it? Wow, such a betrayal game. All done? Come on. Give me some rupees. I now want the rupees. Okay, treasure chart. That's fine. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's open up that sea chart and see what we got. There we go. Don't recognise it offhand, but okay. I wonder what's up there. Do you reckon that's anything? Let's not worry about it. Okay, go Link. Swim, 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 swim. We've got 6 more days. Okay, with that, we are going to now windwaker ourselves northward. And we've got two more squares to go and look at. Now, if we get close... if we get close to the end of the episode, like if we run out of squares to explore northwards, but we're basically to the end of the episode, but not quite to the end of the episode. I don't know. I'm not sure I necessarily want to start the Forsaken Fortress at the end of this episode. Do you know what I mean? I think I'd rather make that the start of the next episode. So... I mean, let's just see how the timing works out, isn't it? We're going to stay away from that tornado. Now, I'm sure there's something pretty good to be got from those tornadoes. Because they sort of suck you in, don't they? Kind of like the giant octopuses. Huh. Well, that's kind of interesting. There's not really an obvious way up there. Oh, another one of these! Ah, you got me. Taking this out here won't do anything. Does the electricity ever stop? No, I don't think it does. Right, boomerang. Well, we know what the Korok's going to say, right? So I'm literally just going to add this to... Deku tree sapling needs water. Just going to add that straight to my notebook there. But yeah, bit of an odd one. So this is where the power to freeze anything apparently lives. But what's not particularly obvious there is, well, how you get onto the island. Maybe our fish friend will have some advice for us in that regard. Where is he, though? There he is. Okay, we're going to cruise it. Fish friend! This way! Over here! There he is. Mother and Child Isle. They say that inside the ring of rock that make up the perimeter of that island, there lives an incredibly beautiful fairy. But the thing is, nobody's ever met her. Supposedly, the only way you'll ever meet her is to take a ride on a whirlwind and drop inside that rock perimeter from the sky above. Doesn't sound easy, Fry. Okay, ride the whirlwind. Ride the whirlwind to get in here. I mean, there's a big whirlwind right there, but surely that's just going to throw my boat. Do you reckon we ride the Whirlwind? And that's going to be enough to get us up there? Do we give it a go? Let's give it a go. Go on. I don't have huge confidence, but okay. Here we go. Okay, right, it's this guy again. Well... maybe just got to be a little bit more ham with these. Oh, hey! Right, 3 hits. Whoa, he's huge! That's a heck of an arm you've got there. And what an eye! No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. You obviously have mastery of the air, and now that we've established that you're quite the windwaker, let's see if you can handle this! Okay. Not the most tuneful stuff, this game. Like, do you remember in Ocarina of Time, there was some absolute bangers in Ocarina of Time. Saria's song, banger. Song of Storms, banger. Zelda's Lullaby, okay. Ballad of Gales, not exactly something that I'm gonna listen to YouTube remixes of. In the hands of a windwaker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. If you need to move like the wind over deep oceans, just call on my cyclones. Well, I guess I'll head for home now. See you down the road. Aha. So... if we call a cyclone, can we then ride the wind upward right here? Pick warp. Decide. Oh, so it's it's like fast travel. I guess. But wait, what if I warp... yes, warp to Mother and Child Isle. So it's going to pick up the whole boat. And it's going to drop me straight inside the middle. So that is how you do it. But it's not Deku Leaf. Ah. Young Waker of the Winds, how did you manage to find this place? I am the Queen of the Fairy World. I have been awaiting your arrival. But now is not yet the time for us to meet. You still have many challenges to overcome. You seek to protect an individual very dear to you. Yes, I know of her. But there is yet another in this world whom you must protect. That should be who you must protect. Whom... someone let me know in the comments section. I just thought it would be who you must protect. Or if you want to use whom, you have to say something like... oh no, or maybe it would be who must be protected. I don't know. Okay. Come visit my fountain again when you have met that individual. When the time has come for you to face new challenges, at that time I shall show you my true self. Well, it's nice of the game to let me know that, hey, hey, you're not supposed to be here yet. Oh, jolly good. Okay. Well, where do we fast travel to? I guess this one? Shall we do the Fairy Island? Then we'll go up and over. Yeah. Windfall Island, we'll go up, get that square, and then we'll go over, get that square, and then we're at the Forsaken Fortress, and we're all good at that point. We're good for the episode. Back at Windfall. So the wind should still be pointing north. Oh man, that was too tight a turn, too tight a turn. The wind should still be pointing north here. We don't need to make a stop at Windfall Island right now. Well, we still want to pick up the Sun Song at some point. But now that we have fast travel, we can just get back there whenever we want. So that's great. Fast travel. Is this going to be like the best ability we've unlocked so far? It might be. Okay. Square here. Square here. But yeah, there's lots of bits and pieces to do on Windfall Island, including a load of side quests about like taking pictographs and things like that. Loads of stuff we've just like not been concentrating on at all. I see the fish already. Oh, actually, wait. We need money. We need money. As soon as we have 1,000 rupees again, we're going back to Beedle. We got 6 days. 6 days. 50 rupees. That is a great find. We love it. Well, that island looks enterable, doesn't it? Are you thinking you want to get into that cave, small fry, the one that's protected by the crazy winds on that island? Okay then, let me just tell you a little secret. If you go 5 squares south and 1 square east, you'll reach Ice Ring Isle, where you'll find an item that will make you as heavy as a stone. Can't get in without an item to make you heavy. Iron boots? No, that's 5 squares south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 square east. Well, I tell you where that is. That's this square right here, which is like the only one around here that we've not been to. But here we go. So let's grab that. I'm going to draw an arrow to here. Cool. If you get that item, you won't have to worry about getting blown over by the winds. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Well, given that he's explicitly said, yeah, that's not going to work for us. Let's get the wind going over to the west. And we've got 1 more square to explore. Now the first island we're just going to pass straight by, yeah? It's the second island that we're interested in, yeah? But this will then be most of the map filled out. Shit. Come on. 200 rupees. 200 rupees. Let's go. $20 rupees. Fine. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing. I wonder what we could sell to Beedle. Because we can show him stuff that we want to sell. And there are some things which are incredibly easy for us to get. Like magic potions. Or fairies, to be fair. But, you know, there are ethical concerns with doing that, of course. Are these the deep sea divers again? But yeah, we can see the Forsaken Fortress on the horizon already in the distance, even though it's actually 2 squares away. Ah, it's another submarine, is it? Well, interesting. Probably take that and maybe this one. Just steal all their stuff from them. Boomerang pretty OP. But yes, we want the rupees. We want the rupees for sure. What is yellow? Yellow is 10, right? I think the 10 just disappeared for us there. Okay, good stuff. Huh. I thought we could bust those up. No ladder? Oh, are we swinging for this one? Fine. We can do that. Totally. Totally. Probably. Yep. So these submarines so far have been incredibly good. Like, incredibly worthwhile in terms of what they have. Because we've done 2 submarines so far. One submarine has had a glass bottle. The other submarine had a heart piece. So you're going to really struggle to live up to those 2, for sure. Again, we're just going to take our time with this, to be honest, because it takes so long to reset ourselves after a failed jump.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, lovely. Can't access my sea charts whilst I'm in the building, so we will just go. And open it up once we're outside. It's the same interior, of course, as Petra's pirate ship, which is, I suppose, sort of to be expected, reusing assets like that. So, what do we got? Okay. Onwards. Looks like that's going to be another... It looks like it's another large flat one. So do you think that's going to be like Five Eye Reef or something like that? Maybe. It's very flat though, isn't it? Well, there's our fish friend jumping around there. No, it's not a reef. It's got some stones on it though. Are those face stones? No, those are blow-uppable stones. Interestingly. What have we got here? Star Island. I hear that somewhere out in the wide world is a handy arrow that can freeze anything. With something like that, you could even freeze that nasty monster in the Forsaken Fortress. For a while, anyway. But then what would you do with a frozen monster, you say? Good question. Well, I'd say you give the thing a whack and watch it shatter into tiny pieces. Well, I think that's great advice. So we want... use the ice arrow in the Forsaken Fortress. Unfortunately, that's where we're heading now, and we don't have the ice arrows. So... and I have a strong suspicion, especially given what the fairy was saying to us, the Queen of the Fairies earlier. Well, I mean, we know that the Forsaken Fortress here is not the end of the game. Yeah, we know that. So we're going to go to the Forsaken Fortress. We're going to see what happens when we're there. So, excellent. We have a Deku tree. So, Deku tree sapling needs help there. Good. Make a note of that. But yeah, let's lay some bombs. That one didn't have anything to reveal. Oh, great! So this one's just got enemies in it. That's kind of funny. How many of them are there? They just keep respawning. No, they do eventually stop spawning. Is this going to spawn more of them, do you reckon? No. Okay, so we were right the first time, and there is only one to go into. So there we go. Oh. So. Now, what did we use to beat these guys before? Maybe let's try arrows. What are we trying to do with them, do you reckon? Throw them? I'm not sure. Not sure we've got the height to be able to throw them, to be honest, but... No. Like, there's 3 mouths, they're at different heights. That strongly suggests to me you're supposed to throw them. Maybe there's going to be a way that we can throw them further in the future. Really hard to say, right? It's sometimes really hard to work out if you're missing abilities or not, you know what I mean? Well, my friends, that is going to wrap us up for today's episode. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Next time, we're going off to the Forsaken Fortress. We've got very few squares left to do. We've got 5 down here. We've got 6 up here. We'll sort those out at some point in the future. But next episode, Forsaken Fortress, we're going to see what happens next in the story. Have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.